this weekend, right, we saw the Baylor Bears, or Monday, I should say. They may have taken home the national championship in college basketball, but a D.C. native is taking home all the top honors. Iowa Hawkeye star Luka Garza won the John R. Wooden Award this week, sweeping the top player of the year honors. The Murray School alum previously won the Naismith Award and the Oscar Robinson Trophy, making him the consensus National Player of the Year. As Iowa's big man, Garza led the nation in points this season with 747, and he also takes home the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Center of the Year Award as a projected second-round pick in this year's NBA draft. Kudos, Luka Garza. Kudos for an incredible season and representing D.C. pretty well. So great to see these athletes from this area, because we know we have so many great ones, Ellen, go on and do incredible things.
There is something about this area. That was one thing I had to learn when I moved here. There are so many star athletes that come out of this region. It's incredible. Congratulations.
So many
Luke.
talented people that live here, and it's so fun to talk about them. So we love it. Keep it coming.